Titillating Tuesdays. Does it make you laugh? Does it make you laugh?
Welcome to Titillating Tuesday. It's now 14th of June 2022. Perpetrators outside, perpetrator on me. Same shit, day in, day out, trying to distract, destroy, dissolve, though, all kinds of dumb shit. But it's like what entertainment is, yeah? Entertainers get to do a lot of things that we wouldn't necessarily do as human beings in public. You see people crying with all mucus coming out, people fighting and burping. So you have to learn to act when what you're doing is something that perpetrators can always make you feel squeamish about, or things like that. So for you to get your message across, you have to get over those negative thoughts that are projected to you from perpetrators watching you. So never be afraid of being yourself. When you find yourself being afraid of being yourself, you're halfway to losing your soul, because if you become afraid of being yourself, then you start to hate yourself, then you start to not do yourself, then eventually you don't need yourself and somebody else will put someone else in there. So you've always got to love yourself, be comfortable with yourself, but don't attack others, don't expect others to accept you. You let them know if they've made a mistake, if they think you're this way and you really chose to be that way. You let them know so that they can't say they didn't know when you when you react. If they start to coerce you and you say, look, I've already told you, if you could just knock it off, and then you'll know when to start reacting and how to escalate from there. But the first thing is, you have to tell people what you are, yeah, and see if they accept it. If they don't accept it, then you know exactly what to do. It's all defense. It's nothing offensive, yeah. So we find ourselves in June now. Can you imagine? 2022 has gone by so quick, yeah. So we're in June already, and it's going the same way. I'm discovering a few things about natural processes and how to fight off these perps as well. Like perpetrator, they're using these microwave ray guns on me, yeah. So and this also goes into one of the theories I have, or concepts that I developed, that kind of disprove that we've ever measured the speed of light as changing when objects increase their speed. I don't think we've ever really, in terms of conceptually, designed an experiment that conclusively proves that, because if they took planes up, they took clocks up into a plane and flew them at high speed, and they measured them, they synchronized them with the ones on the ground, and when they returned them, they were slightly different. But I'm just saying orientation plays a part, because these microwave ray guns they use on me, yeah, all I have to do is just like turn this way and it stops affecting me. So it's like you have and with that you can even just move, like, depends on how big the wavelength of microwave, I can't remember how big it is, but it depends on how big that is, because like you could just move like 50 meters across and you're from a peak and you're in a trough. It's not safe, is it? It's not conclusive. You can't believe in electromagnetic devices. It's not conclusive, because all you need to do in that case is just remove the battery. Imagine you have all your beliefs on something electromagnetic and then the battery dies. You're going to believe in something that's a bit more consistent or trustworthy. Nothing's ever 100% in this world. And then there's orientation. You've got to align yourself right with how the Almighty acts, so that you don't see His acts as something that's adverse. Yeah. Anyway, I'll always be saying that. Right. Today's joke. Why do perpetrators' souls resemble toilets? Because they're always occupied. hardly vacant. They become vacant when somebody's done a shit. Demon possesses them, makes them hate you, and then he shits in there, and then he leaves. So it's like a toilet. But yo, they try to use my mind like that. I just say, just kill him. That's a toilet that can kill you. You know, that's a kamikaze toilet. You go into my mind and try to treat it like somewhere where you dump your shit. You come out all fucking mangled up. You'd be like a crash test dummy after 1,000 test runs. You'd be looking like that. So anyway, you have to make it very unpleasant for people to frequent your soul. Remember, familiar spirits are people who will feel like familiar members of your family or your friends or acquaintances, but these are just spirits pretending to be mimics and things like that. So you must make it difficult for anyone, yeah, to frequent your mind, because your mind, that's where you conceptualize your soul. You know, the things we conceptualize can sometimes become real, because I'd once dreamt a butterfly and it came out of me and an apparition. So anyway, look, just protect your minds at all times. I've been saying this for over 13, how long have I been in the music industry? 22 years, bloody hell, I forgot a decade. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'll leave you with that message. Right, so it's the 14th of June 2022. I am out.
Titillating Tuesday. Does it make you laugh? Does it make you laugh?